Hi, my name is Natacha Woehler, and I will be presenting my literacy vision statement today for RED 6647, Fall 2021. All right, pardon the issues. Here we go. All right, Natacha Woehler's literacy vision statement, RED 6647, Fall 2021. Literacy vision statement. I believe that all students are capable of making positive gains in the areas of literacy if there is a strong foundation in place built on access to strong literacy leaders and effective interventions, positive communication and relationships between educators and students' families, and ultimately, students are equipped with the metacognitive and autonomous skills necessary to become voracious, independent readers and writers. Goals. Goal 1, to ensure that students have access to strong literacy leaders and effective interventions. Goal 2, to foster positive relationships between families and schools to increase support. Goal 3, to nurture metacognitive skills and autonomy within students in order to create independent learners. Quote, leaders are those who promote positive change and inspire and empower others to participate in the process. They lead not only by the power of persuasion, but by the power of example. Bean and Goatley, 2021. Goal number 1, to ensure that students have access to strong literacy leaders and effective interventions. A major task of a leader is enhancing the capacity of others to lead. Studies show that observations of experts teach us through modeling. Becoming a strong literacy leader means utilizing modeling, research-based teaching, empowering language, and effective teaching in order to not only inspire students, but also other educators, family, communities, and other members in the student support circle. Interventions based on an RTI framework requires that every professional understand how the RTI system is supposed to function, how assessments are used to inform instructional decisions, and which approaches to instruction are deemed most effective. Therefore, it is crucial that students have strong literacy leaders who help to catalyze growth, as well as understand and utilize effective interventions in order to promote higher learning. Plan an outcome for Goal 1. How will we do this? What will be the outcome? Continue personal and professional development in order to stay with current reading trends about literacy assessment, learning changes in student demographics with politics and policies. After all, experienced literacy leaders, one who understands the school context and has developed relationships with specific teachers, are in a position to implement RTI more quickly and effectively than other schools. As an educator, being aware of and having that keen sense of reading difficulties and how to best support students is crucial, as well as ability to build rapport, relationship, trust, and act as a motivator. Continuous professional development and competence in the areas of literacy on the educator's part helps to give these students the best chance of success to meet their literacy standards and goals. Next quote. When families are involved in their students' schooling, children earn higher grades and test scores, and they stay in school longer. Bean and Goatley, 2021. For goal number 2, to foster positive relationships between families and schools in order to increase support. Bean and Goatley emphasize that the education of the child is one requiring the efforts of both family and school. Therefore, the positive relationships between families and school are necessary in order to increase the child support system, setting them up for long-term success. There are some barriers that can come between forging these positive relationships, such as perception of roles between teachers and caregivers, language barriers, socioeconomic differences, and perception on the parent's part of being inadequate to help. In order to help our students reach their potential as readers and writers, we must overcome these barriers and cultivate strong symbiotic relationships between parents and schools. Plan an outcome for Goal 2. How will we do this? What will be the outcome? Communicate often through newsletters, emails, phone calls, parent-teacher conferences, and always accentuate the positive. Consistently remind parents that they are part of a team for their child, making them always feel welcome and utilizing collaboration as a way to connect. Fostering an atmosphere of support would help bring down defenses, be conducive to a positive experience, and most of all, provide families with the support they need in order to help them trickle down the benefits to their child. Avoid data overload with parents, as they may need careful scaffolding and we may need clearer ways to summarize their child's growth, other than facts, figures, data jargon, charts, etc. We are more likely to connect with these parents if we can listen to them as well and help engage parents more fully in the act of problem solving. By collaborating with families using positive, jargon-free language and consistent, accessible communication, we enable them with the information and tools to step into a supportive role with their children. Quote 3, success breeds success. Once individuals have experienced success, they begin to believe in their own ability to succeed. DeVries, 2008. For goal number 3, to nurture metacognitive skills and autonomy within students in order to create independent learners. Students who have not learned various skills or strategies needs to have opportunities to develop them. Otherwise, they may have difficulty with literacy. Metacognition involves a person's awareness of his or her own thinking and the conscious effort to monitor this awareness. By teaching student metacognitive strategies, we help them to track their own progress, learning, and goals, and equip them with the skills necessary to take charge of their own learning. In order to help our students reach their potential as readers and writers, we need to help teach these specific skills so as to create confident, independent learners who are enabled to make gains long after they leave our classrooms. Plan an outcome for goal 3. How will we do this, and what will be the outcome? Create opportunities for metacognitive growth, such as by modeling through think alouds or other activities that increase comprehension. Create a sense of autonomy by teaching children to set and monitor their own progress towards goals and or teaching them reading strategies and modeling how to think through the strategies they know. Cultivate self-efficacy in our students through positive language and scaffolding. DeVries states that students with self-efficacy are likely have had some adult in their past who believed that they could complete a task and scaffolded them until he or she was successful. By instilling metacognitive skills and highlighting self-efficacy, we can empower our students to become lifelong independent learners. And I'll end with this quote. Literacy is the road to human progress and the means through which every man, woman, person, and child can realize their full potential. Kofi Annan. Thank you so much. This is my references page. As you noticed throughout the presentation, I did not reference some of these names, but they are all here and can be found within the texts themselves, also referenced. And once again, thank you so much for attending my literacy vision statement.